So guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how to make cities from scratch. So if you haven't checked out my video about making buildings, you should go check it out, because I'm going to do it very quickly here. So there's a more in-depth video on how to do that. I've already gathered a few references so I didn't have to bore you before. So I've got a few references, like we're going to make this kind of city. So it's like, here's a city that I'm already working on. It's just a bunch of these cubes. It's like this in the rendered. This is what we're going to be making today. But in the material preview, it doesn't look that good. But it's fine. The render is what we're working on. Here's the car I made. If you haven't seen it, you should go check it out. But I made a YouTube video on it, so you can go check out my car one. This is what it is. Yeah, so we're gonna make something like that. So what you want to do is basically get this cube, extrude it a bit, and then go onto here, go like building, textures, and then you go to images, or you can go to Pinterest, but and then we type in nighttime, or you can do a daytime city if you want it to be daytime. I think I'm gonna go with this one because it's just a bunch of textures. It's really simple. So save image as. Yeah, just name it building texture 1. And then go into the shading. Actually, just do this. It's easier. There you go. Now if you go to you can literally see how terrible this is. Then you go tab. Some point in the future I'm gonna download screencast keys so you guys can see what I'm doing. So just basically make it match. So like this. Oh, and also, wait, before we do this, I'm going to add an emission and then add the image texture. There you go. So now if I go into the rendered, I turn this all the way to black. That looks like something already so far, and we haven't even done anything properly yet. Then we just do it on every side, and then it's really simple making buildings. Like, it's one of my favorite things to do because they look so realistic yet so easy to make. It doesn't matter about the top of the buildings too much because you don't really see that in the scene. Because it does matter a tiny bit when you're doing like daytime cities, but in this case I'm doing a nighttime city, so yeah. There you go, we already got one building. Look at that. So from that side, it looks like there's a few white pieces because of this thing. So scale it down. There, that looks a little better. So you can just scatter these around everywhere, across the place, just everywhere. You want to try making this realistic as possible, because, or if you're doing like low poly cities, this is not the right tutorial, because I'm making like a very realistic one. Okay, that's enough of those buildings. Yeah, and then actually no, wait, hold on. I'm gonna do set origin to 3D cursor. So now I can scale it to just the top, and I can scale it down like that. Actually, I'm not gonna duplicate them just yet because I want to make like an asset of buildings across here, and then I can scatter around. So I'm gonna do Shift D to duplicate. I'm gonna get rid of these textures. Now you just have this. I'm gonna add new emission. Then I'm gonna go back here and get another one. So because you don't want to duplicate it so it looks the same, all of them. I want to try getting one without watermarks, because then it won't look as realistic. And then back to Blender, image texture. Two. I'm going to focus on this side first. That looks about good. Obviously, if you were like doing close-ups of the buildings, you would obviously like do loop cuts, like making them like the size of these windows and then beveling them in. But I'm not doing close-ups, so you can follow my tutorial to do it the way that I'm saying. I'm just UV unwrapping these. It doesn't have to look too realistic because it's going to be like a far away scene. So, yeah. Yeah, does that look good from afar? Oh, wait. Probably do it. Oh, wait. How bad. That looks different, right? I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So that's looking good. Maybe I can make it a bit wider and then a bit taller. Let's do that. Because you want different varieties of buildings, like small, high, and yeah. Now I'm gonna duplicate this one again. Get rid of the materials. They're basically doing the same. You can skip it if you want, but I just keep repeating the same process. I'm just gonna stock up on images. There, I added three more textures now, so I'm gonna make 3 more buildings, and I think that will be good. I'm gonna do image texture. Which one should I do? Let's do 3. Then, is this one already UV unwrapped? Like, do I need to fix this? I wonder if I can just select all of them and do them. Actually, no, never mind. I think I just need to make it a bit less wider. Then this one, add a texture, a sign. Yeah. As I said, the top doesn't really matter too much. I think there's too many windows there. I need to decrease the amount of windows. Yeah. There's too many windows, man. Then S to scale, make it a bit smaller. I can scale the building up as well. Yeah, how does that look? Doesn't look too bad. Not bad at all. Should I leave the top? No, I think that's good. I don't think the roughness should be that low. Metallic should be a bit up so it looks. Oh, you can barely see. Yeah, I'll sort that out later actually. Okay, I'm gonna do another building here. Add an emission, image texture. Do number 4. Yeah, that one looks good. This one's gonna be kind of a tiny building but wide. There, like that. Let me know if I should add this to my Patreon so you guys can use this asset. Actually, no, I don't think this size is good enough for this building. It's gonna be like Skype. Ooh, too much, man. Oh no, that's terrible. Disgraceful. There you go. Okay, that building looks good, but I think I need to scale it up a bit. Oh my god, these buildings are just getting higher. You know what, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter too much. I don't think you can tell, really. I think there's too many windows again. So I just need to decrease the amount of windows. Which is just S to scale. How's that looking? Not looking too bad. Quite proud of it actually. This is really simple to make though. It's like requires no skill. Mission. Image texture. Downloads. Number 5. And then okay, we got this one. Have I already done that one? I haven't. I think this is too less windows, need more. I think this one could be wide. Yeah, that looks about good. Now make this a bit more. Just get damn simple textures and just slap them onto a cube. It's really easy. Yeah. Well, I think that's enough buildings. Actually, you can make shops as well. Like make shops. Make. I don't know. I didn't really want to do much detail, but yeah, I think this can go a bit up actually. How does this look? Shift Alt Z. This one, scale it that way a bit. I don't know, I don't think I, maybe if I add an emission and then put it a bit low, then how would it look? Oh, the emission's not really doing anything there. I think I should just put it all the way down. We'll be fine like that. Yeah, so now time to actually make the actual city. I don't know if you guys want this in an asset. Should I make it an asset? No, I don't think so. It doesn't require too much skill. You guys can literally make it. I don't think I should. Yeah. Okay. Just duplicate them around here. Don't have to look too realistic. You can merge them between the buildings as well because it's like a far away kind of city thing. Oh god, these are lifting. I didn't think about that. Shit, that doesn't matter either, it's fine. You know what? Yeah, that's good. How's that looking? I think there's too many of this building. that's good. Scale this one down a bit. Then just duplicate them around everywhere. There, I think that's good. Also, we should add a plane. Scale it up to about here. You can barely see it as well. Yeah, I think that's looking okay. I don't know what's missing about it. Oh yeah, and also, oh my god, I've added so many buildings. All these cubes are the buildings, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do M, new collection. Create. So now all the buildings are in here. This is the floor. Lights. Oh, we've been duplicating the lights. We don't even need them. See ya. And the cameras. So we can keep one. Although it's not really doing anything. Okay. So I think I don't specifically remember how to do this. I just learned it like a few days ago. Actually, I think over here, I might need to scale it up a bit more. I think over here, volume scatter. Wait. How did I do it again? I think volume scatter into the volume, I think. I'll put that a bit high. I'm trying to make like a mist kind of thing in the scene. I don't know. I just learned it like a few days ago. I think I'm gonna leave that for now. I'll just hide it. Yeah. I had like a few. I wanna see if it's. Yes, it's this one. So this is Nishan 3D's buildings that he's put on his Patreon, which look so realistic. He's done the same thing here. It's like he's got. Okay, wait, hold on. Layout. There you go. That's a bit better. He's got like. They look so realistic in the nighttime. Like. Oh, it's taking a while to load. Lift A light. There we go. Let's get to like 500. Why can I barely see it? Does the background need to be like... I don't know. Maybe I need to turn this off. No? Okay, but anyway, it looks really cool in the nighttime. So I think I'm gonna borrow his asset for this as well. So I'm gonna do Control C and then Control V. Yes, this is, oh, I don't know why I added that. I'll scale this down a bit. We should definitely check out Nishan3D's Patreon. It's got so many cool assets on there, which are definitely worth paying for. Yeah, this is what it looks like. It's very simple materials. What's he got on the top actually? He's got... Oh, he's kept the tops, like, here. Oh my god. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so his assets are so cool to use. And the city that I'm making now, like in between, not this one, but the one I showed you before. I'm using like a few of his assets as well. So big shout out to him because he's literally so cool. So now if I put the background all the way to black, look how cool that looks. I wonder which textures he's got on his buildings. Why doesn't it... If I go shading... Oh my god, he has done some next level. Okay. So I think he's actually made the textures. Or... Has he got like an image texture or anything here? Yes, he's got something called City 5 JPEG. Yeah, but he's got some really good textures actually. I just quickly roughly did this. I don't know what I did to the top of the buildings, which I shouldn't have done. Oh my god, even he's got watermarks on here, and it still looks really cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you guys get the basic idea. But what... I've just roughly done this. I haven't really put that much effort into this. It's just the basic idea of making a city. You just like make all these buildings like this. Because this looks really cool. But over in the material preview, it looks so messy, doesn't it? But then over here, it just looks so cool. So, over here, I'm gonna do like a mission, but I don't want you to see that much. So, actually, yeah, okay. Okay, so you can get like this really cool thing on Sketchfab called water, and it'll give you like a really cool animation. If you type in animation, they give you this really cool water animation, which, oh, what does that mean? Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know why that's not working. Yeah, but if you can get that to work, the water looks really cool. I've done it before. You're probably thinking, how do you do the roads and stuff? Well, you'll probably have to create another Blender file, because say if you like, because you know Nishan 3Ds. Yeah, so if you go to Nishan 3D's page, he's made this Blender show called Joyrider. Yeah, which like, so he's made like this really cool city kind of thing where there's like water surrounding this city. It's like Tokyo City there. So it's something similar to this, what he's done. But that's what I'm saying, you know this. I don't know where the mist is. Like, I know I've seen someone do it, but I can't get it to work in mine. But yeah, so that would be one blend file. So you would do like Control-Alt-0. I can't see anything. It's pretty bad. Okay, so wait. If I select all of this and duplicate it a few times and scale everything up. Actually, no, I can scale it down a bit. And then Control-Alt-0. I think that the surface is too big, so you can just scale it down and then Control-Alt-0. Yes. Okay. By the way, how I'm doing this is basically you go to View, Navigation, Walk. Oh God. Navigation, Walk Navigation. I've added a shortcut. You just right click on it and then you assign a shortcut. So yeah, so you would like can't get the right angle. By the way, if you're wondering how you go faster, it tells you all down here. So yeah, it would be like I still need to scale the city down a bit more, don't I? Yeah, he's called it distant nighttime buildings. So yeah. So it would be here, and then there would be water around here, like just surrounding the place. So wait, this is what he's done. So he's added these distant time buildings. And then he's added like water everywhere surrounding the place. And then he's added this sort of cube that has like mist, and it makes that really cool thing. And then you go into the camera, and then you have like the writing here. Yeah, that's what he's done. He's like, yeah. So that's basically how you make cities. So wait, let's delete all of this. So now I just have nothing but a cube. Yeah. So if you want to make like roads and stuff, you like add a plane and then scale it up to like about this much. Yeah, you'd scale it up to about there. Give it a bit of thickness, and then you'd go add material, and then image texture, and then oh, my computer keeps doing that. So I've already got a pre-made road texture. There. So you would have like this road texture kind of thing, or concrete texture. That looks disgraceful. Wait, but it's in toolbar. Okay, yeah. So you do that, and you're noticing it looks kind of bland, right? So you go to the shading. Yeah, you got an image texture here. You would lower the roughness, and add a bit more metallic to it, so it looks a lot. Yeah, it would look like that. What am I doing? Transmission weight a bit high. And there. So that looks. Oh, wait. You add like a light, so you can see it a bit better. Okay, so actually forget it. I'll just show you in this view. Layout. So now, oh yeah, don't do that. Do this, so like 50x, Shift R a few times. Yeah, so now if you were to add like a car, which you can just add in one from here. Oh my god, forget the car. But yeah, that's how you would make like the road. And then if you're doing like a city scene, you would just add the buildings along here. Like, it would be like across here. And then that's how you would make like a, because in his it's like he's had these like little Chinese kind of shops which look really cool. Yeah, so like here he's got like all these shops, signs, Ian Hubert assets hanging around in the background, side rails, yeah, so you can add then like across the side here, then add like turnings and stuff. So yeah, that's how you make the road. You just add like a couple textures there. I think that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Please tell me if this was useful and if you want to see more content like this. I've been recording for like 43 minutes now, and I think I'm pretty much everything. So thanks for watching, guys. See you later.